Hey, yo, what's good, family? First, I'd like to take the time out to thank y'all for coming to tap back in with me. It's been a couple of days. I took, some time off to, retreat a little bit, get some time in with the family and things like that. Before I jump into today's message, I kind of just want to, let y'all know right now I'm in front of a big body of water. I'm currently walking a trail. It's a really nice trail, man, and I decided to, stop and take a break, and kind of like put something on camera so I can get a word out there. Today's been a good day so far, so I hope y'all having a good day too. But without further ado, I kind of just wanted to, jump in to a quick message and reminding people that it's okay not to be perfect. Every day that we wake up, I know a lot of us, are scrambling and, trying to take our best foot forward to getting closer to our purpose, or, really just trying to develop a better understanding of what our life is about. And in the process of doing that, sometimes, we fall short of self standards, or, like this glory that we have, or the outlook that we have for our lives. And we fall short sometimes while on this trail of life. And it can knock you off your block, you know what I'm saying? And it's in those times where you are facing trial and error, where you really have to take the time to sit back and pause and remind yourself of who you are and what your mission is, what it is that you are trying to accomplish for self and of self, you know what I mean? Life is going to take you through certain hoops, and it's going to test you. And it's in those times where you have to remember who you built yourself to be as the best version of yourselves, to overcome and surpass these tests of life. I was having a conversation with my sister the other day, a long conversation just about XYZ, and we got to talking about certain occurrences, with our upbringing and who we are, as our own person. And I got to reflecting about how I create content, and she helped me to realize that I give a good word to a lot of people, even off camera. When I'm talking to people, I tend to give a good word and to emphasize and encourage, being the best versions of ourselves. But a lot of times we have to remember that we have to practice what we preach. And though I'm not really into religion, I believe that the higher power resides within me and allows me to co-create with. But when it comes to talking about personal experiences and helping others outside of myself within their personal development, I have to remember to practice what I preach. And when she told me that, it kind of just struck me with a big awe, and I couldn't do nothing but agree with what she said. My sister's one of the good people that I like to talk to and, just catch up with and keep up with, because I receive a lot of good insight from her too. And she helped me to realize that I could be trying to motivate or encourage or uplift one person or a million people, but if I'm not practicing what I'm preaching, I'm a hypocrite. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Am I really living up to my standard that I set for myself? Am I really being the best version of myself? And so I was really thankful for that realization. And then after we had that conversation, all I could really do is just sit back and ponder amongst our conversation and the way that I've been carrying myself lately. And I realized that in a lot of areas that I could be doing better. It shouldn't take for nobody outside of self to realize what you can and cannot be doing better. although sometimes we need it. And so I just felt a little compelled to sit down and create this message today, that if anybody takes anything from me, anybody who watches this video, to understand and realize that I'm not perfect, and more than likely you're not either, and that's okay. For every day that we rise up from our slumber, as long as we have it in mind and within our intention to be the best versions of ourselves, that's the first step within it right there. Anything is possible at that point. But even I, myself, fall short of that knowing and forget to realize that no matter who's watching me, no matter who's keeping track of whatever, that I'm the one that has to put in the work into making sure that I'm living up to what it is that I'm motivating and encouraging others to do. You don't even have to be the biggest person on social media. You don't have to be a celebrity. You could just be a familiar face within your neighborhood. But when you are out trying to encourage people to be the best versions of themselves, life is going to test you into making sure and seeing if you are being the best version of yourself. And I recently just got slapped with that, man, and all I could do is be thankful for the realization. It was a great reminder, and it let me know that I always have work to do, but the work doesn't stop. Whether it be for the good or for the worse or the not so good, however we choose to look at things, I'm thankful for the experience to be provided with the realization that I have to learn how to make some things shake from my habits, so that way I can put it into better action. What good is your word if you're not taking the necessary steps to live by it? How could you hold yourself accountable if the way that you walk ain't the same way that you talk? And so this is something that has kind of been, not even kind of, this is something that has been on me for the past couple of days. And other than, me experiencing life, I needed a couple of days to be off the camera and to really, get in tune with my family. Really just catch up, But I understand and realize that somebody's gonna come across these videos or this video, and they're gonna hold me accountable for what I'm saying and what I'm doing. But the real idea is, am I doing that for myself? Certain processes are allowing me to learn how to forgive. Certain processes are allowing me to to open my heart space. Because if I'm not taking the necessary routes to practice ways of living, your experiences or life is going to put you in positions to help shape those for you, if that makes sense. I kind of just wanted to get on here real quick and share a little something, and to remind everybody it's okay not to be perfect, and you learn and deal with the result of things in the best way possible, with the best way that you know how, with the best version of yourself. So I'm gonna continue this view before I get ready and head back, man. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. And until next time, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Don't forget to come and tap back in with me. Love y'all.